brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. My side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Save my money, stack it up. It look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems. Let me. When I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Good. Wants the twist. Check. Great. Under. Hit. Here we go.
Now Foles. Completes it to Lee. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. He finds an opening past the 40. The 40, 30, 10, touchdown, Jaguars! Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown on the season, and the Jags have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Calais Campbell on the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Check. Blue line. Check. 53. Mike. I know he ain't. One. Pause. 53. Mike.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he locates Walker, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Titan 1st down, Mariota to Walker. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mariota gives to Henry. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Mariota to throw it. Walker with a grab, left side. And the ball is knocked out, and the Jags grab it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
13. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Buzz. Ready? Mike's 59. Mike. What are you?
From just shy of midfield, Foles being chased out left. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That was earning a 1st down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that 1st down by taking a big-time hit.
1-1. 22 jet bombers.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Hey, goal. Sound goal. Mike 5'9. I got you. Hey, Delta. Mike's 59. Hey, sound one.
Foles. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. first down marker at the 30. It's third down.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Here's Foles. And a big loss here as he's taken down. William Hayes, the pride of Winston-Salem State, coming in to drop him.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Here's Jackson to return. 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He finds Corey Davis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 6-0 our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mariota on first down. Sets up the screen to Lewis. Fights off the defender. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw again on second down. Mariota. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here's Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Josh Allen brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Mariota now. And that's going to be too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
3rd and long here for Mariota. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Let's go. Do it.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. Open man right side is Shark. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles, he's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. It was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. 4 down. Alert. Hey, Echo. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the screen. Pass. 59's Mike. 59.
Now back to throw. High throw, but he makes the catch. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Go.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Check. Motion out of back. Purple 64. Hey, zoom. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, me and you on deck.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
Here we go. 180. For this, man. They're not ready for this. They still
throwing again on 2nd down. Foles. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Banjo. 59 Mike.
They're going to look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. William Hayes, his 2nd sack of the night. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mariota hands to Henry. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. Big loss here as he's taken down. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. After the sack on 1st down, Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go, 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 go. 44's the mic, 44's mic.
From the gun, Mariota. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The intended receiver, Taywan Taylor. And it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Oh, you got deep? Three.
To the air again, Mariota. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Taylor. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've reached halftime here in a low-scoring affair. 6-0 is our score. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Second half begins with a run by him. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. A second down run with Lewis. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Mariota's throw on the money to Davis. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. Extra point up and good by Succa. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
54 miles. Record. Jam.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. William Hayes in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll set up a throw. Got his man on the comebacker. That's Lee. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Big stop, D. Big stop.
Back to throw. He hits Blue. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Watch the run.
Keeper.
Mike 5'9".
Bravo.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Hayden Cole.
Now Foles. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the run. Watch the run. It's south, baby. That's baby south.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd and 1, Mariota. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dead. 180.
Mike's 59.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Yeah, go, let's go.
Jack. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check. Fresno.
Under.
Hey, check 24.
Recon, 132 fighter. Under.
59.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
It's 59. Mike, the 59. It's out.
Hayden Cole.
2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On first down, it's Blue. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
59. Now watch one. He did.
Yeah.
From just shy of midfield, Foles. Lee's got it over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? I mean, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. Have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors they have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Mike's 59.
Hey, exit.
59. I'm here all day.
Foles. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Hey, check right.
Flat.
Watch it divide.
Hey, seam 6.
Here's Foles. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Switch gears.
A handoff to Fournette, and he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the 15-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm coming.
And they run with a backup. This is Thomas Rawls. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Just like that.
They'll drop the throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guy.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Let's go, D.
At their 49-yard line.
Check hot route. Hot.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. In the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. They set up the screen for Henry. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Let's go!
Mine's 59. Blue Dan, blue Dan.
Let's go!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. I got it, I got it. Switch.
1-1.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's what I'm talking about.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. This one complete over the middle to O'Shaughnessy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down. He's back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59.
Back to throw. They'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st down, Blue. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The Titans going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Mike is 59. Mike is
12. Hey, goal. Sound goal.
They go again with Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. He'll look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
And the Titans' 1st down.
Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Telvin Smith, he was 3rd in the AFC in tackling a year ago, there to bring him down. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
loved
did.
The defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for Tennessee, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a Falcons. Meanwhile for Jack.